Good morning, my friends, and welcome to today's Pick a Card. And today, our question is, what is changing in your life? Are you sensing a new direction? Excuse me. Do we need to tell ourselves the truth? What is it that's been calling you from deep inside that you may not have been aware of? Lighting up our Palo Santo this morning. And take a deep breath. What has been on your mind? What is ready to change? Okay. Thank you, divine spirits, angels, guides, whoever is there that wants to step in and draw us into unity as we ask the cards to allow us to move forward in a way that brings not only blessings to our life, but to the lives of the people around us. Hi, Sophia D. Welcome. So glad that you're here today. Hi, Missy. Welcome back. Thank you guys. For those of you that come back and revisit me, you just have no idea what a blessing you are, my internet family. And I'm so excited to open up the cards today. So, hey, Roxy, thankful for your bed. Isn't that the truth? Shahan, countless blessings coming your way. Thank you guys. So today we're taking a look. What is changing in your life? Hi, Rakesh, and welcome. And so Rakesh is going to be a new moderator here on the channel. And I tried to add you as a moderator, so your color of your name will change, Rakesh. But for right now, thank you so much for offering to serve my community in the way that you are. It means the world to me. Today we're going to be using two decks and Roxy stepping in with her super chat. Lacy, welcome. So glad you're here. And for our secondary deck, we're using the Pagan Cats. And I love the art on these cards. I've already shuffled the this is, what is it we have here? Wisdom of the Oracle. And don't we all need wisdom when change is coming forward, right? So that's going to be our primary deck. And as you guys know, we play the gratitude game here, meaning that if you tell me something you're grateful for, I will draw you a personal card and do a reading just for you. And if you desire more information, hit the super chat and I will open up the tiny tarot for more guidance. All right, so let's go and see who is first on the list. And thank you, Bina and Rakesh, for helping me stay on track and make sure that I get to as many people as I can this morning. So, Sophia D, grateful for being smart. Isn't that the truth? And is sometimes being able to see a solution out of a problem is the best thing that can happen. So when things feel like they're out of order, it might be exactly in your highest good to move forward in that issue. So Sophia D, what is the change that's going on for you? Sophia, have you been looking for love? It looks to me like the universe is guiding me to advise you that there is a new love that is coming in for you. I think that other people in this reading might be jealous of you today, Sophia, but I am excited. And when I see this, I'm seeing that it does remind me of the winter season. We always think of penguins living at the North Pole. And the idea of these penguins, I'm pretty sure that penguins mate for life. And I think that's probably why this energy of the penguin is here for you today. So, Sophia, be sure to go to your search window, if Google is your favorite, whatever you use, and look up the spiritual significance of penguin, because every animal has a spiritual element to it, and I believe this is going to be abundant blessing. Now, I do notice that this particular penguin is holding something that looks like a key. So what is the key to you finding this new connection? My belief is that you get access to your future love by releasing the things in your past that may have hurt your feelings. in the description box, Sophia, you know that I keep the soulmate generator, and it's a special device that helps people move on from past heartbreak. So use that key for yourself today, Sophia, and begin to look around your life and see who is there right now who is offering you love and acceptance. It could be that somebody you know already and you consider to be a friend is actually much deeper than a friend, and you're just not seeing it. What a wonderful change coming your way, Sophia, and congratulations. Now, don't get jealous, you guys. If you are on that soulmate track and you wish that I would have drawn that card for you, claim it. Claim it. Use the soulmate generator and create some energy around finding your soulmate, okay? Missy, you are here next, and then Roxy. So, Missy, what change can you expect in your life? Let's take a peek. Okay. Excuse me. Let me grab a sip of my tea. So, Missy, it seems that the universe is calling you into a deeper relationship with spirit. Do you meditate? I'm learning, excuse me. I'm learning to meditate in a new way myself. I'm using an app called Waking Up, and it is a 30-day program to teach you how your mind could be stopping you from getting what you want. I'm really enjoying it. Some parts are so fascinating because, as much as I have my goals, the fact is that my fears and doubts can stop my progress. Okay, so if you're curious about meditating, if you send me an email, I can send you a link to try out the app for free. Sam Harris, the man that created the app, is so generous and lets everyone who wants to try for free to learn what it's like to make your mind be quiet. Missy, your mind is where the problems live. Your mind is what creates the turmoil or separates you from what it is you're looking for. So, is it love? Is it money? Is it a new career? What is it that you want to change? The universe is saying, look at your mind. Breathing is the most natural thing in the world that we can do. Isn't that true? And as we breathe and our focus is on the breath, your mind will begin to submit itself to you. So please take a look at meditation, Missy. It looks like, as you're grateful for life, that you can dive in more deeply by taking meditation more seriously. Okay? I used to feel I could never meditate because my mind is too active, but Sam makes it so easy to accomplish. And believe me, if I can do it, you can do it. Okay, Miss Roxy, I'm so glad to see you here as always. You are one of the most determined manifestors that I know. And I'm going to draw your extra cards from the cat deck here. And what is it that Roxy can know here in this reading? What is the change that's coming for you? Ah, Treasure Island. Very interesting. How the treasure is riding on the turtle. Okay, these two cards popped right out. Isn't it true that that old story about if the tortoise and the hare, and how the hare rushes forward, gets exhausted, sleeps, and then naps for a while and gets up and start and stop. But the tortoise goes step by step ever forward. There is a treasure that is right over your head. There's a treasure following your every step. So here, let me see here, what do I have here? And this card has come up for you before. In fact, I think on your last reading, this very same card popped up. This idea of the Lover's card. How does the Lover's card connect with money? It does, because the best card in the deck for soulmate seeking is the Two of Cups. Okay, the Lovers shows a collaboration. It shows, it's often a card that people desire when they're getting a career reading, because it indicates that there's a partnership coming that will be mutually beneficial and make a huge difference in the treasure part of your life. If you're in that position where you're trying to attract love and money at the same time, it can be a little bit intimidating, because which would be more delicious? Yes, it would be wonderful to have a soulmate there every day to ask you, how was your day? But on the other hand, when you become connected to fantastic people in your career, it's a very juicy experience. There has to be good boundaries, and you need to know how to communicate to get your needs met. And so here we have the Three of Cups. Yes, this is really excellent energy between the Lover's card and the Three of Cups. What did I just mention? The Two of Cups is the card that we'd be looking for in a love relationship. The Three of Cups is more about that collaborative, mutually respectful relationship. So, what I'm seeing for you, Roxy, the change that's coming for you is that you are going to be supported and, what's the other word I'm looking for? Encouraged by people in your profession who are already on this trail. Okay, there's people that you know, people that you admire in your profession who are already writing their lives out in prosperity. Their prosperity, excuse me, my throat, hold on. Whenever my throat gets scratchy in a reading, it's always about somebody not speaking their truth. And listen to how my voice is almost gone. Excuse me. Roxy, this is happening in your reading. There's a part of you that is not feeling worthy of this connection. There's a part of you that needs to recognize you have every right to be as successful as anyone you're working with. When I lost my voice a second ago, what it's showing me is that there's something in you that is doubting you are worthy of a treasure island. This is critically important for you. What I would love for you to do, Roxy, is do some mirror work. Go into the mirror, look yourself right in the eye, and tell yourself, I am worthy of every penny of success that anyone I work with is. And one of our favorite affirmations that you and I have created is, somebody has to make money this week. It might as well be me. But there is something in your heart, like a sliver of doubt, that says, no, no, no. The other people in my profession, it's a club I cannot belong to. And I'm telling you, Roxy, this is only an illusion of your mind. Use that mirror today. Okay, use that mirror. Look yourself right in the eye. I deserve the wealth that my colleagues are earning. I deserve prosperity the same as the wealthiest person in my company. I am equally qualified for wealth, equally to all of the people I'm collaborating with. Okay? Do yourself a favor today. Claim what is yours. Roxy, I've never lost my voice as much as I did at the start of your reading, so there is no doubt to me that self-doubt, even a sliver of self-doubt, is what's separating you. Okay, my friend, let me know what your feelings are about that. And then Shahan, countless blessings, and the fact that you are connected to your divine purpose and your divine call. So that having that spiritual relationship has been extremely important for you, Shahan, hasn't it? Let's see what change you can be expecting. All right, look at that. The clock, tick tock, tick tock. What is it that you have been waiting for, Shahan? I have the feeling that you have been asking the divine for something that is slow, okay? And it's showing me that you're maybe overthinking something, maybe clinging to something that you cannot control. These hands, look at how they're open, like, okay, I give up. All right, I let it go. So the change that's coming for you is freedom, that as you learn to release your desires to the divine, that you say, again, this looking in the mirror and telling yourself the truth is really key. What you're going to want to do is say, even though I don't know when this will happen, I choose to trust the divine with the timing. I trust the divine with the timing of my next step. There's something calling you here. It'll be a real change for you because you will be able to feel so much peace as you watch the divine work on your behalf. So important that you let the divine have the things that are worrying you. Shahan, you might enjoy using the worry cure. It's in the description box. And whatever it is that you feel pressure or you're feeling pushiness from the inside, take a look at that worry cure and let it soothe those doubts. Abraham Hicks is a wonderful source for learning how to let go of what's troubling you. And be sure to look, Shahan. I know that um, it Abraham Hicks is available in all different languages. So you might want to Google, or excuse me, YouTube search Abraham Hicks in your native language and see if there's a translation. I think it'll bring you a lot of peace. Okay, so those of you who are here, brand new here, welcome. I'm Catherine. This is Fish Out of Water Tarot, and we are all about helping people feel more of the connection they have with the divine. You have a harmonica, Madhura. I have a harmonica. How are you learning? Are you watching a YouTube about playing the harmonica, or is someone teaching you? That mouth harp is so much fun, isn't it? And being able to create music can really change your energy. Madhura, let's see what change is ahead for you. Okay. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Okay. Is there a move coming forward for you, Madhura? Perhaps there's a new home coming for you that will be kind of a dream come true. Okay, so this could mean a couple of different things. I'm aware of the light that's streaming out of the front door of this little home, but I'm also noticing that it is suspended in space. So I feel like the change that's coming for you, and maybe quite a surprising change, is that a new home is right on the horizon for you. Either that or a change in your home. Have you been wanting to restore something? Have you been wanting to hang new paintings or to do a renovation within your home? There's a call here, an unexpected change in your housing situation. All right, so don't be surprised if you get an offer that somebody wants to move into your home with you. Are you going to be sharing your house, or are you moving to a new house? It does seem that the angels are wanting you to be open and available to a change in your home situation. And remember, your home is glowing because you are in it. All right. So don't be overly concerned about this. This movement that's coming is definitely for your highest good. Okay, Madhura? Cool. I love that card. Take a look at that. The light coming out of that front door. When your home is a home because you are in it, and you can bring that glow wherever you go. Okay? Oh, I made a poem. Okay, Sophia. Let's see. I'm so glad. Thank you so much. Hi, Karen. What are you thankful for today? Oh, Karen. And isn't it true that we do want to have our beautiful card, our change in our life to bring us that soulmate we're looking for? I totally get that. And Lacy, thankful for blessings in disguise. They remind me that the universe is always conspiring for my highest good. I love that. Thank you so much, Lacy. The blessings in disguise. Okay. Blessings in disguise. Isn't it true that that's, you know what, I liked, I'm just going to take this second to read this. This is one of the affirmations that I use, and I need to use it when I'm concerned, when I'm worried or doubtful, and it's from Louise Hay. So, Lacy, I'm reading this for you right now. No matter what is happening, all is well. Everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this current problem or experience, only good will come. I am safe. Louise Hay says, say that over and over again, especially when you're in a time of doubt and fear. Okay, let's take a look. What is the change? All right, so my friend Lacy, it looks to me like the big change for you is going to be a shift in how you think about things. That right now you may be a little bit of an over analyzer, that when you need to make a change in your life, you can go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth with the different options. Your mind might run you ragged. Remember that your problem is not the thing that's troubling you. The thing that's troubling you are your thoughts about the problem. All right. This is something that's true of human nature. Lacy, you may have heard me talking about Sam Harris and his wonderful app called Waking Up. It's teaching me so much about my mind. And even right now, there's an issue that's really troubling me. And I'm thinking, and today's lesson in his course was exactly about something that's troubling you. And when the law of attraction works like that, where I randomly am supported by the internet, by a YouTube channel, or by a class, it just assures me that when I do release this overthinking, I feel more peace. So, the change in your life that you can look forward to is a release on this overthinking that you do. It hasn't served you, it stood in your way. So remember, in this current situation, the one that you're stewing about, be assured that saying this affirmation will bring you the peace of mind you're craving. All is well. Everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this experience, only good will come, and I am safe. And when a part of you says, no, Catherine, you don't get it, this can't work for me. Believe me, Lacy, I am your sister. I understand what it's like to have joy in figuring out things, but I also know that my mind can drag my mood down in a heartbeat. So together, everybody that's listening, put your hand on your heart. Repeat after me. All is well. Everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this experience, only good will come, and I am safe. Can we all commit to support Lacy by saying that affirmation over and over today? Let's do it. We're all on the same team here, aren't we? Okay, moving forward. Thank you for being here, Lacy. I appreciate you. Oh, Roxy, love you too. Shahan, you are so welcome. And Crystal, hey, Crystal, welcome back, my friend. I'm so glad to see you. All right, so thankful for thriving. Isn't that the truth? Oh, thank God for thriving. And this particular affirmation from Louise Hay with all is well, it feels silly to say all is well when you feel like it's not. But the truth is that's the key to thriving. So Miss Crystal, let's take a look here. What is the change that's coming in your life? Now don't forget, if you would like me to draw from the Tiny Tarot and add more cards to your reading, I'm happy to do that. Just hit the super chat and I will serve you in that way. So Crystal, all right, Crystal. Crystal, my dear, is it hard for you to receive gifts? Is it more fun for you to give? Do you apologize sometimes or say, "Oh, I'm sorry," when you don't need to? This is a mind frame that really catches us because there is a scripture actually in the Bible that says it's more blessed to give than receive. However, if we don't know how to receive, we are actually we're stopping somebody else from giving. Think about that. That when we do not receive with an open heart, we are shutting off somebody's gift to us. If somebody feels inspired to give you something, learning how to say thank you, and that's it. Not say thank you, oh, you don't need to do this, or no, I'm okay. When somebody offers to help you, like at the market, somebody says, "May I help you carry your groceries to the car?" And you say, "Oh, no, thank you, I'm fine." If somebody opens a door for you and you just grab the door because you don't need help, this can absolutely stop your manifestations. So, Crystal, the change that's coming for you is you are suddenly going to have an aha. You're going to have a deep conviction of your need to be a better receiver. The art of allowing is something Abraham Hicks teaches about. Allowing things to come to us and being in the receptive zone. The gift to you is learning how to receive other people wanting to give to you. Now, my nickname, people call me Cat. And so here, I think that I'm represented on this card and that I am gifting you with this reading. And so as you receive it and pay attention to it and are thankful for the message, it helps you receive. Learning how to receive is a big problem for people that like to help, people who put other people's needs ahead of themselves. And so, what I feel for you, Crystal, is this has been something that's been on your mind because you're not able to attract what you're wanting. And you probably think to yourself, what am I missing? Why can't I get, for example, a soulmate, a new friend, a better position at work, or more money? The things that you're really wanting to manifest have not come yet because you're needing to receive. Okay, so this is a big change, and it may feel awkward to you to begin receiving more graciously, but it's so important. What I would do is do a YouTube search, Abraham Hicks, The Receptive Zone, okay, because they teach about it beautifully. The universe cannot give you more if your hands are closed and you don't know how to receive. Okay, cool message. Go for it, Crystal. Practice your receiving. Okay, excellent. And thank you very much to Rakesh and to Bina, Magnificent Success, for being my moderators on today's call. I appreciate it. And let's see who else is here. Hi, Catherine. I'm Catherine. I'm reading. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Magnificent. Thank you, Universe, for being here today. What are you thankful for? Lacy, you're sure welcome. Could you relate? And Universe, thank you for breath. Interesting because we are having this theme today so far, and we are talking about receiving. And when you think about it, we do receive a breath every time we need one. Our breath returns to us. When we need it, it appears to us. You don't have to breathe on purpose. Often, starting there with allowing yourself to realize that you receive your breath is a great way to practice the beautiful art of receiving. So, universe, what is the change that's coming into your life next? Okay, so the beautiful chop wood message is the idea that a divine connection comes with the most common of activities. Some people think that you need to manifest, for example, let's say you're trying to manifest for a soulmate or for a life partner. And you're thinking, oh my gosh, when I get my life partner, I'm going to be so happy. That will make my life complete. There's something about having that life partner that will forever change my life. Okay. And that could be partially true. But the reality is that once you're with your life partner, in a very short while, it will become ordinary. It's just how human experience is. When we get what we think we want, we are satisfied for a little bit, but then we're trying to manifest for something else. So, the change that's coming for you, universe, is the opportunity to find contentment in common activities. Okay? When you told me that you are thankful for your breath, bring that same energy to when you're doing your housework with this broom. The idea that you can do a common task like sweeping the floor, doing the dishes, or simply taking a walk, and you can allow yourself total contentment. You have so much potential to attract what you're truly wanting. And the key is to notice the contentment that simple tasks bring to you. There is a monk, I think his name was Brother Lawrence. I wish I could remember the name of that book. It, I, there's something, it's something about practicing the presence of God where every moment can be filled with the joy of life. And as you understand that, everything starts to flow in more easily. See how wide open the door is? So, this opportunity you have to find the joy in simplicity, universe, is going to really help you turn the corner. Okay? A beautiful message for all of us. Thank you, universe, for bringing that to the table. Are you, oh my gosh, 44 was the number on that card. Super interesting. Oh, you're sure welcome, Lacy. I'm so glad. I'm glad you're part of our community. And please do keep your eye on that membership tab in on your when you come to my channel, because I am adding private videos in there for you guys who are part of my club, things that I'm learning every single day, and it allows me to work with you a little bit more personally. I am very grateful for your presence here today. Okay, let's see. Is there anyone else here? You are welcome, Crystal. Oh, universe, you are very, very welcome, my friend. I'm glad that you are here. So I want to draw a card for the collective right now. For those of you who are just taking a peek and you're new here to my channel, I am thankful for your time and attention. And I'm just sensing that there's someone, I really feel like there's someone who's going through a divorce, someone who is feeling a sense of loss. This divorce is very difficult. It's a change that you did not want in your life. So if that's you, let's take a peek here. Okay, this reading is for someone that is going through a divorce, and it's very difficult. I feel like there are children involved, and that the home has been a place that is just, it's falling apart. Okay, so the change that's coming is something that you do not want. And I feel for you, because when somebody decides to quit in a relationship and they don't want to be with you anymore, it's devastating. And I feel, though, that there's a part of you that understands that living in the house that is falling apart is not good for anyone. That as you're allowing yourself to see that the house is falling apart, that there is some sense of peace about it. You want to have your children be in a house of peace. You don't want them feeling the struggle between you and your partner. So let's draw our little tarot here and see what's going on. Okay. Wow, this is good. All right. So what the change that's coming for you as you're going through this divorce, and you really want to do the right thing. You want to do the right thing for your kids. You want to do the right thing for yourself. And it's just this constant need to be defending yourself. Defending yourself. The person you're with has not been who you hoped they would be. Okay, there's something about how you are viewing the situation. This is the opposite. These two are like opposite energies, aren't they? We have this sense of first of all, I'm aware of all these butterflies over here, and it shows me that the transition that you're in is going to result in a major transformation for you. You're really needing to trust in the sense of right and wrong and well-being. This presence of this cat in complete well-being, in complete control. You are being guided. This change that's coming, that's going to demand that you move out of your current relationship and on to something new, is being supported by your angels and your guides. This is, I know it's a difficult time, and I know that your defenses are up, because even some people in your current community, they're like, well, why are you divorcing? He seems like a great person. She seems fine when she's with us. But the truth is, only you know the hardship that's going in your home. You are in a transition where you are going to be ending up with fresh air, fresh perspective, and a fresh start. So it's very important that you embrace the community that does support this change. Divorce is never easy, but for you, it is the right move. You are being guided slowly but surely to take the next steps. You're going to be finding the right professional people to help you. The divine is behind you 100%. And so keep walking step by step and know that you are being an advocate for your family, and that you are drawing to yourself the guides and angels that will get you there. This change is not something to be afraid of, because it's necessary. You've known that for a while. Everything's crumbling around you. There is someone in your life, it could be your attorney, or it could be a friend who's giving you the courage to do what you need to do. So keep going, keep walking forward, and get the resources that you're needing. If it's some relationships have an expiration point, and that's the truth. If people are not supporting you in your inner circle, reach out and find people that will support you. I support you. Divorce is never easy when you start, but the blessings when it's finished are overwhelming. All right? So I feel for you guys, we're all going through things. Isn't that the truth? We're all going through things. Let me take another, just a card for the collective. Okay, so what I'm sensing here is somebody who needs a career change. Who of you that are listening to me right now, it's like you could say, I hate my job. Has anybody here who's listening, have you ever said the words, I hate my job? If you did, this reading is for you. Here's the change that you can expect. Okay, so when you are trapped, when you are not able to be yourself, when you're not being respected on the job, it can be devastating. It can drive you. It can drive you to making rash decisions. Often we spend more time at work when we do with our family. And when that stress from work starts to impact your family, you have to make a move. When I see this picture right now, I'm just seeing this trapped in a bottle. So the change, what is the change coming forward? What is this message for our friends who hate their job? Let me draw a couple extra cards. What is that message? Okay, here's one. Very interesting. The Magician. Ah, that's very cool. Okay, let's see what else we have. There's our second one. Being so burdened. Yep. Look at those sticks that are tied to that cat's back, right? What is it for our friend who hates their job? And here's our third card. Beautiful. Okay. All right. So there's good news for you, my friend. If you are hating your job, there is no accident about that. The timing is perfect. The fact that you're here right now hearing my words, you have so much of your talent and your skill are locked away. You're not able to use your gifts in your current position. Now, I'm not saying run out and quit your job, because that's not the answer. The answer is to make the moves to looking into your new job, but without quitting, because it's easier to get a job when you have a job. But there's no question that the universe has been drawing you to a place of dissatisfaction. Dissatisfaction is an important part of growth, and the change that's coming for you is a new career break. This card right here, the Magician, shows that a part of you feels under leveraged. A part of you knows that the skills that you know are not being paid for in this current position, because they only are aware of part of what your gifts are. So you are raising your paw, and you're saying, choose me. But not to this current position. You're just saying to the universe, look, I am ready. I have all the tools I need to make a move. The burden that you feel right now is fueling your change, because this is no fun. Every time you go to work, you get out of bed, you go to work, and you're just walking along carrying a huge burden. And life is better than that. It might be scary for you to step out and look for a new position, but the angels and guides are 100% behind you. This is the King of Pentacles. This is the suit of your finances, and the king is the master. So it doesn't look like your current position is serving you. The message in the bottle, in this card right here, is that someone is looking for you. There is a company, a collaborator, there's an opportunity where that person in this business here, they're looking for somebody that's a hard worker, that knows what they're doing and wants to make money. Got it? So in this day, allow yourself the freedom to look for a new job. You don't have to quit, and please don't, because you need to support yourself right now. But the timing is juicy right now for you to put your resume out there, be able to look and ask your friends, let it be known that you're looking for a new position. The magic is here for you. Once you release the burdens you're carrying, I'm sorry, I'm bumping my camera. Once you release the burdens that you're carrying, you are going forward. Now, my friend, you hate your job, go into the description box and pick out the magical money machine. It's a detachment tool. It's a place where you can take all your disappointments about your career and move forward. Okay, I don't blame you for having hatred for your job. I understand that, but we need to release those difficult feelings so that you can move on to your next position. Okay. Good morning. Leo is here. Hey, welcome, welcome. Let me just go backwards here and see. Siraj, getting new shoes. Rhoda, thankfully for a roof over your head. I love that typo. That's a riot. Okay, let's see. I'm doing some readings for the collective here in between. And so let's go. Rhoda, hey, Rhoda, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. What change is coming for you, my dear friend Rhoda? I know you could use some change, huh? Let's take a peek. Remember, if you'd like me to draw from the Tiny Cat Tarot, just hit the super chat and I am happy to do that for you. Okay, Rhoda, this is a wonderful change coming toward you, and I know it is a welcome one. Hold on while I take a sip of my tea. Okay, Rhoda, I know that finding peace is important for you. I feel like in some of the life is filled with various categories, right? I look at life like a roulette wheel with all of those sections. And there's some sections of your life where you're sensing more peace than you've known before. But there's also, excuse me, my throat is catching. I did lose my voice on an earlier reading, and that always happens when somebody is having a hard time speaking their truth. So, Rhoda, I know it's hard for you to speak your truth, and I'm wanting to say, have you tried Al-Anon? Have you used Al-Anon? I feel like the change that's coming forward for you is more peace than you thought was possible. The 23 there reminds me of the 23rd Psalm. And the 23rd Psalm is something that, hi Leo, I see your super chat and I'm making a note of it. The 23rd Psalm in the Bible is something that's all about peace. So I would definitely take a look at that. You can Google it, or if you happen to have a Bible. But it seems to me that the change that's coming for you is a new revelation of peace. It's in egg form right now, it's in the nest. And it's so important that you have the faith and trust to speak your truth in love. Getting those good boundaries. See how on the sides of peace, we have clear boundaries here, right? You have a lane. As you imagine a freeway and you're in your lane, and your lane is a peaceful lane. Now, over here is somebody else's lane, and their turmoil has no business in your lane. Over here is maybe your career, and your career has no business in your lane. I'm excited for you. As November goes forward, the change in your life is more tangible peace. Okay, my friend? And do reach out to me. You know I'm here for you, Rhoda. Okay, let's go on to our beautiful Siraj with the new shoes. I love getting new shoes also. I have a pair of new shoes that right now that are not looking new so much, but they're so comfortable for my walking, and it brings me so much pleasure. Okay, and a lot of times people think, well, I want to manifest a new job, or I want a soulmate. Why should I be happy about shoes? That's the key. As you learn to be content and thankful over the most common things, you're going to be shocked at how easy it is to attract larger, more exciting developments. So, Suraj, let's take a peek here. What is the change that is coming your way? Okay, and to the sea. Interesting. So it does look, Suraj, like there is travel coming your way. All right. So the change for you is going to be to notice and accept your dreams for travel. Okay. You may be in a situation where you think, well, I can't travel because I don't have the money for it. I can't travel because there's no one for me to travel with. Well, I have to tell you a little story about my own life that was pretty shocking. I read a book called E Squared, and it's by a lady named Pam Grout. And I really recommend it because it's 9 energy experiments that absolutely, totally changed my life. I read it in 2015. And do you know that after I read her book, somebody invited me on a free cruise? I'm not even kidding. someone who has had their mother was celebrating her 70th birthday, and he wanted to send her on a cruise, but she was very shy and she was kind of fearful of traveling alone. And that young man called me and asked me, Catherine, would you go on a cruise with my mom? And I said to him, well, I don't have the budget for travel. And he said, no, you don't understand, Catherine. I want to send you on that cruise with all your expenses paid. This actually happened to me. And so I know for the fact that the universe can provide in amazing ways. So I think for you, my dear Siraj, watch in the next short time, perhaps the next month or two, watch, and I bet you will have the experience where somebody asks you to travel. Now, it might only be to the next village to go to a market, or it might be as exciting as an airline flight somewhere. It could be like my experience, where a whole vacation was given to me out of the blue. But there is a change coming for you in your experience with travel. Okay? And like I say, these things can come out of the blue in the most surprising way. So here we have our beautiful Leo. Thank you so much for being a member here. And I am doing a live Q&A tomorrow at 9 o'clock a.m. at my time for all of my cocoon dwellers and my butterflies and the membership. So please do come. I want to talk about whatever you guys want to know. Manifesting, soulmates, birth signs, whatever it is, I'm here for you. So, eliminated Leo, what change is coming forward for you? I appreciate your energy. Okay, and here and now. Here and now. Wow. So, Leo, let me just grab our clarity cards here. I have done another reading today, and it was about overthinking, overanalyzing, and I do tend to attract overthinkers and overanalyzers. God love you guys, sisters and brothers. And so I'm sensing that energy's here right now because it is so tricky. Like right now, I have an issue, I have a problem that's really like pickling my mind. I know I shouldn't be worried because duh, but I just can't help it. And so I'm leaning in to meditating. And Leo, you were here the other day, I talked about the Waking Up app. I'm learning about my mind in a deep way that's helping me so much to understand why my thoughts can get loopy, where they loop and I can't get out of it because I am a thinker. And so if you're interested in that, contact me because I do have a free link for people who want to try that app. So let's see, these cards spit out from my pagan cat. So let's see, here we have the High Priestess. Yes, yes, yes. 100% High Priestess energy. The High Priestess does not speak, Leo. Have you ever heard that expressed that way? The High Priestess is an observer, a watcher. And when your intuition is felt in the body, like you'll get a cringe, goosebumps, you'll feel like you're going to cry. When your body gives you sensation, we just need to learn to stop and pay attention. Our mind will try to distract us from that because we have a false belief that figuring things out is the way to go. There's something deep within you that knows the difference between the dark and the light and is ready to guide you. And here we have the Six of Cups. So this is, I just love this. Look at how this cat, this more mature cat, is offering this cup to the kitten. So there's something around your energy right now that's kind of hooked into that maternal, nurturing energy. And then we have the Death card. Okay. So the Death card is not something to be afraid of. I used to, when I very first started doing readings, I was terrified to pull that card for people because I didn't understand. It just feels so dark. But what it's showing, I love that we have this repetition of this black cat on both sides. because something is ending. The change that's coming for you, Leo, is opening doors. Okay, so I look here at this figure and sitting on an egg. So there's a development coming, could be with your relationships or with your career, but something is approaching you that is an opening. But the only way to be ready for it is to release yourself from overthinking. It's another opportunity. We have so many where we just have to say, look, I cannot figure this out. I can feel a change coming, but I'm distressed. And I'm telling you, it's all in your mind, because your angels and guides are showing you everything's happening in the exact right way. When we are allowing ourselves to end a cycle, look in the mirror, ask yourself, Leo, what is not working for me anymore? And then listen. The high priestess is here to guide you. There's a habit pattern, a person, or a hobby, a behavior. There's something that is ready to be released. I love that this card is on the edge of my table and it could just slip right off the table, right? There's something you will be glad to release. Being able to draw on positive experiences in your past. In fact, I would sit down today, Leo, and just grab a piece of paper and write out the things that you are. Hold on just for a second. Rhoda is here for, Rhoda, I'm sorry, I interrupted, but I see that you have asked for clarity, so I will definitely do your clarity for you shortly. Okay, my friend? Thank you for that. Okay, so back over. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm trying to do everything at once. Okay, so Leo, take a piece of paper and write down as many wonderful experiences as you can from, I would say, the last 6 months. Okay, so a lot of times we need to leave the past in the past. I understand that. But right now, there's something about drawing on luck and positive experiences in the last 6 months. See how many you can write down. Okay, and there's a book, and I believe it's called 59 Seconds. It's fantastic, Leo. I think you might love it. And it's by a guy named Richard Wiseman. I love that his name is Wise Man, but there he teaches how to move things in 59 seconds. And I love that book. For some reason, it just popped right into my mind. Okay, so the change that's coming is there's opportunity knocking, and your choice is to learn how to be present. Keep in mind, I can give you a free month in the app Waking Up. And so all you have to do is shoot me an email and I'm happy to connect you. Sarah J. and I have been doing this and it is life-changing, I'm telling you. 10-minute lessons, no kidding. In 10 minutes a day, you can learn how to control that wonderful, imaginative, powerful, but overactive mind of yours. Okay, my friend? Thank you so, so much for your vulnerability and approaching the cards in such a mindful way. I appreciate you, Leo. Okay, and now I'm going to go backwards a little bit because Rhoda, you've asked for your clarity and I'm delighted to give it to you because this whole situation with learning how to stay in your lane, super important. So let me shuffle up the cards for you, Rhoda. And everybody, send love to Rhoda. Send love. Rhoda would love to be able to keep people out of her lane. Isn't that true, Rhoda? What can you do if people come into your lane? How do you make sure that peace is always accessible to you? Okay. All right, let's see. What is the, my little cats, what is the wisdom for Rhoda? Okay, so one card. What is our message for dear Rhoda? I love your name. I remember that show, the Mary Tyler Moore Show from a million years ago. Sometimes I like to watch comedies from the past because it makes me laugh, and laughter is a medicine, isn't it, Rhoda? And Rhoda was one of the wonderful characters in that sitcom. Valerie Harper is the name of the actress that portrayed that. Don't ask me why. I am throwing in these ridiculous details today. Do you know, sometimes I realize, oh, this card just threw itself out, that my body gets tense when I'm doing the readings, and I need to be aware of that. So Rhoda, I'm going to mention that to you as a remedy. When you're feeling distressed, lay down. Two things. One, it's very hard to stay tense when you're laying down on your back. And especially if you're feeling overwhelmed, just lay down. And the second thing is, when you're feeling stressed, Rhoda, get a glass of cool water and drink it. Soothe the inner flame before you try to solve anything. I have a friend from Nicaragua, and she taught me, she saw me upset one day, and she said, Catherine, stop, go get a glass of water. And I'm like, what are you talking about? She said, my mom taught me that whenever I'm feeling angry or upset, drink a cold glass of water. What a piece of wisdom. And it really does help. No kidding. Having a cold glass of water when I'm upset, I don't know if it's just the distraction or it's actually putting out a fire, but it does help me. So let's see what your cards are, my friend. So we have, first of all, we have this Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is all about moving slowly and surely. Okay, it's about understanding that as you're creating this lane of peace that you want to occupy, you're on that freeway. On one side are the humans that can disturb your peace. On the other side is your career and your money issues that can disturb your peace. And what is it you can do to preserve your lane? You know how they have those little bumpity bump things where you can go off? If you start going into somebody else's lane, you can feel the vehicle. Well, that's one way for you to stay out of these people's lanes, because when you do drift, you get a sign. And what's happening now, because you're becoming more spiritually aware, it's a mental or a physical cringe, but you can back off and stay in your lane. Like I mentioned, Al-Anon probably will be life-saving for you. I went to Al-Anon for a whole year one time when I was in love with an alcoholic, and it really helped me to see where my lane was. And I was always loved and accepted by the Al-Anon community. And here we have, look at this cat. Now this cat, if you see her, she is, let me just hold it up so you can see it, Rhoda, okay? Look at how there's a gateway, that she's standing at this gateway looking out at the ocean. And the ocean, it's sunset, and the sun is setting and turning the water orange. It's quite miraculous sunsets, aren't they? But look at how her tail is wrapped around the center wand. Is even though she wants to go forward, she's hesitant. Of course you are. In order to keep people out of your lane, you have to change your behavior, and you have to ask them. You have to find a way to say, excuse me, you're in my lane. If you were driving a car, you just toot your horn, right? Beep, beep. Go back to your lane. Now, in a healthy relationship, you can do this. You can say, wait, dial it back a little. You know, that came on a little strong. You know, dial it back, and you can ask for what you need. If you can't do that, that's part of what Al-Anon's skill set is to teach you. Now, remember, these two wands are like a gateway, that you are entering a time. This is such a pivotal change for you. You're a young woman with tons of potential. And as you allow this path that you're taking to go slow and easy, easy does it. There's no rush here. Peace is the elixir, and it's available to you. Okay, then we have the Seven of Cups. And here, you know, this is a sleeping cat. See, the cat is sleeping. And in the dream are all these options. Okay, so this is, again, I put it together with this Knight of Pentacles card, where there is so much potential for you in your future relationships as you go through step by step to learn how to keep people out of your lane. There are lots of options ahead. There are some beautiful options, some new friends, new hobbies, new things for you to get involved with that will definitely bless and hold you up. Rest is a big part of this, being able to trust and rest. Do reach out, Rhoda, and I will send you that link for Sam Harris's meditation class. It's 30 days of a free training on how to train your mind. And it's really good because what I'm finding is I have to nudge my own self out of my own lane. What do I mean by that? Because I'm learning slowly but surely that it's not the person that's causing my distress. It's not the experience that's controlling my stress. It's my thoughts about the experience. Life deals cards that are hard to understand, but my thoughts are mine and I can control them. And if I push in to that task of learning how to control my mind, it's something I can control. So I honestly have to stay out of my own lane. When I am getting worried, I am leaving my lane of peace and I'm going over to somebody else's business. Okay. And then your last card is this Knight of Swords. Okay, so this is wonderful because the knights are the signs of an offer coming your way. And I believe that your guides and angels are here with an offer, Rhoda. The offer is change. It's possible for you. This is a slow moving knight that considers everything in the relationship arena. This pentacles have to do with our money, but it's also the parts of our relationship that we need to maneuver. Okay, and the Knight of Swords is the knight. It's a faster moving energy, and it has to do with the thoughts. So this is an offer coming to you to redo how you're thinking about the situation. You cannot beat Al-Anon for what it is you're wanting. It's a clean, loving environment where they understand what you're going through. If I put these two knights at the sides of your lane, let me see if I can do that and balance the cards. Okay, now you notice in order to balance the cards, I have to make the lane narrower. And I love that. I love that for you, Rhoda, because your peaceful moments don't have to be that expansive. Your peaceful moments will guide you forward to what you're needing to know next. The knights serve the queen, the pages serve the king. But these two knights, imagine a knight in shining armor standing on both sides of you. This is just a sign that you're absolutely on the right track. The angels and guides are wanting to support you. And so I stand here as your cheerleader. I know a little bit about what you're going through. And when you learn how to stay in your lane, life is going to change in a major way. Okay, so there you have it. Thank you for getting that super chat, because I do think it's going to draw you to a place of knowing what to do next. You know how to reach out to me, Rhoda, if you need further assistance. If you'd like to do tapping, I'm here for you. Just let me know, okay? Oh my gosh, you guys, I have an appointment at 10 o'clock, so I need to scoot. So those of you who are still waiting, my apologies. I will try to get to you in the next live reading. Tomorrow, I will be going live for my community with a Q&A. You guys are welcome to come along. Check out the membership tab. It'll tell you all about it. And go forth and prosper. And this message of staying in your lane, let's all take that to heart. And I need it as much as you guys do. Let me close with the Louise Hay affirmation again, that if we can claim this and if we can have it, we will prosper. So put your hand on your heart and repeat this after me. Take a breath. Go ahead, say it out loud. All is well. Everything is working for my highest good. Out of this experience, only good will come, and I am safe. Let's believe it together. All right. I love you guys. Thank you for spending your time with me. I'm learning so much from my experience here on YouTube, and it's changing my life. You guys are all part of that. A great love in my heart for you. Let's go out there and kick some ass today. You know what I mean? Talk to you soon. Bye now.